Hello, this is J.A. McDonald, and today we're doing another tour of the This Old Block server. Behind me, we have the police station I built. Now, we needed a police station because we needed a police station. You just need a police station so that you have somewhere you can put all the griefers in case you get some. So, inside the police station here... Okay, wrong button. There we go. Inside the police station here, we have the access to the prison. This is where people will show up if they come from the prison. And there's a button that takes them to the guest access of the prison. Then here is where a guard can be sent to the guard access to prison, and where a guard can send a prisoner to the prison access of the server. Prisoner access of prison. So then this is the little command room. From in here, the guard can lock himself in and control whether prisoners can get out or not, and control whether they can get into the teleporter or not. So let's just open up that and run through here. There are 2 temporary holding cells in here, both with a bed and bars and all that such. Then let's go take a look at that prison, shall we? The prison, I'm going to go through the guard access because it's safest. Here we are. That will send you here, which will set you a guard tag, which will make you safe from most of the prison effects. It can be locked from the outside in case, you want to regulate the guards that get through. And then this door can also be shut from the inside, locking you in kind of a observation room that observes the waiting lobby for guests. Guests will appear in this teleporter over here, where certain effects will be set on them when the prison's turned on. It's not right now, and basically it makes it impossible to teleport away from this thing. The only valid teleport are these 2. If you stand in those and push the button and you're not a prisoner, you will be teleported back to the guard station. No exit up here is for arrival of like choppers or something. It is mostly so I could fly into this prison. And then we go down to the visiting rooms. So inside of the visiting rooms you have 2 sides. There's this side, which is the side that visitors stand on, and the other side which prisoners stand on. When you're on the prisoner's side, you can be locked in by a guard outside, and I'll show you these in a second here. There's a lot of these 2 combo doors. I'll get to those right now, actually. So I'm right now in the back part of this. This is the guard access only. Guards will stand in here with all these levers, and they can regulate these 2 doors. They're like an airlock. So if I want to let someone into the guard room, I open this door, they go in, I close that door, no prisoners can get in, and I open this door and they can go all the way in. There's these regulator doors on every aspect of the prison. On the entrance to the guard chamber, entrance to the command room, entrance to the backup rooms, exit from arrival, everything. Speaking of arrivals, when prisoners teleport in, they teleport into that cage. From this command room here, I can control that door. Well, I can tell it to close. And I can control this airlock. And if the prisoner's being uncooperative, I can just kill them. Or, if we're having problems with a prisoner in that chamber, I can kill them as well with a flood of arrows. Now just let me kill the arrows. And all the arrows are gone. Okay. So then here is another regulator chamber. And from in here, you can also launch the arrow storm. You can shoot your own arrows out here, or if the prisoner really gets crazy, you can charge in at him. And because of that safety door back there, if the prisoner gets into one of these rooms, he can't backflow through the system. There are a lot of levers surrounding this door so that it can be closed with minimum accuracy. It's like, door needs closed, spam stuff. Okay, closed. So when inside of here, you have a nice lava pit around it, little lapis arriving pit, and the dispensers up there. Now, you'll notice that the dispensers are covered in string. This is so the prisoners can't reach up and get arrows, because you can't reach the dispensers through the string. When the dispensers completely empty out, they're swapped out for a brand new layer. Anyhow, there's 3 different ones of these SWAT rooms, I guess, whatever they are. All accessed from this guard lobby back here. It has a few beds, a little control unit here, and most importantly, guard equipment depository. Or department, actually. So I'll just stuff all those in my inventory, and when I walk in here, a full set of armor gets put on me. I only need 1 of those, don't I? Whatever. And I can grab my baton, my rod of encouragement, my taser potion, which is pretty cool, tranquilizer, crippling, slowing, hobbling, blinding, and my gun and my blazing blade. Anyhow, what those do, oh, and then the chest restocks. This system could use some work, I guess. So, here's my taser potion. It causes blindness, slowness, and weakness. It's so slowing that you can't move, so blinding you can't really see, and so weakening that you can't hit anything. So it's effect J tab clear. So then we have the potion of binding. It does slowing and blindness, and it's so slow you can kind of creep along. Then there's potion of hobbling, which just slows you to that rate. Then we have the potion of slowing, which just slows you a bit so that you kind of move a lot slower. Then we have the potion of crippling, which blinds you, puts nausea on you, slows you, weakens you, and poisons you. So if you get hit with one of these things, you are in no condition to fight when you're in survival mode. Then the tranquilizer potion just does weakness, slowness, and nausea. So then back here we have the kitchen. You have all this food in these chests here to feed your prisoners, and to feed them you just take some and you throw it through here. And what's the sheep doing out here? Whatever. The prisoners are just far enough away that they can't reach these chests here. Some nice lava lighting in the ceiling, just set the mood and everything. And we have this nice lapis path running through the whole prison, mostly, so you can stay on the lapis path. In here is the mess hall from the prisoner's side. As you see, I can't reach a chest. Let's deal with that. Ooh, potion of crippling. So as you see, the sheep's poisoned, and I stuck it with an arrow, so now it's dead. So from inside the kitchen here, there's a little lever which closes the door so that they can't get in or out of the cafeteria. There's also levers on the outside. So then, here. Then we have the exercise yard, which is a nice place to exercise. You have lava and then barbed wire fences running all around it, and a great workout yard complete with lava lighting. So then over here we have the cells, and you might notice that there's no floors to any of these cells. And that is intentional. Basically, when this prison is turned on, which it's not right now, but I think I'm going to turn it on. So just give me a second. Okay, here we are. When you have access set to 1 and the prison is turned on, a glass floor will constantly generate under you and disappear behind you. So you can come out here and let the prisoners into their cells, which are nice cells all in all. They have lava roofs, bed, yeah, everything you could ever want to need. Then the doors shut outwards so you can't parkour down this hallway. There are 2 identical ones of these. I have them just labeled cell block, if I recall. Yeah, cell block A and B. Then anywhere you see redstone is a place that will clear the prisoners of the access tag, just in case they ever get it. So here's the maximum security cell block. Now there's not even a hallway, just lava. So security or solitary confinement blocks. These need a little bit of work. You can't sleep in the beds right now because they will dump you into the lava if you try. But they have a nice little floor that dumps straight into lava and keeps them well lit, and a bed in case they do want to sleep. These also lock to the outside. Nothing to parkour on when all the doors are closed. You really don't want to be put in solitary, okay? So then over here we have the ultra security cell, and it's a you might notice the door opens the other way because there's only 1 cell in this wing, and it is just a pad in the middle of lava, not even a bed. So they can, when the door is shut, you can't jump to the door because it will just slam on, or it'll just dump you into lava. So that's the maximum security cells. Then over here we have the ultra high over the top security cells. And they are the same concept as the high security cells, but they are just a single post in the ground. So then we just have the, what are these? High security platforms. They're just a bunch of platforms that you can just put prisoners on. And there's these 3 wide ones. Then you just pull up and the prisoner can get off. And then there's 1 wide ones. And all of them are out of jumping range of each other. Then the last feature of this thing is when you get back here, you have the escape holding. Anyone who tried to escape will just end up back here. There we go. And they'll end in here, and then you can go get them. Basically, part of the command block is anyone that is flagged with teleport restriction cannot teleport away from this place. If they fly more than 100 blocks away, they get teleported back. If they die, they get teleported back. And if they teleport, they get teleported back. There is no escape. So now just let me get back to this pad over here, and I'll turn the prison back off, because this thing is dangerous to leave running because of that teleport restriction thing. And I'll show you the command blocks. So here are the command blocks. They are buried underneath the prison. If you turn this block into redstone, it turns on. And if it's not redstone, it turns off. It's at a very specific coordinate that I know. And I'll release it when the world is uploaded. But for now, I prefer to keep it a secret, just in case we need to use it. By the way, this prison was designed for holding someone who still has op. Then that will power all 3 of these repeating cart lines. We have prisoner handling. Oh, great. I have to get rid of my bow just in case I shoot one of these carts. There. Effect, J-tab, clear. Clear. There. Okay. So, basically, these will give prisoners mining fatigue so that they can't mine anything. It will teleport mode restrict them so they can't use the teleporters. It will set them into adventure mode. It will clear their inventories of any TNT and command blocks. And it will set their score to, let's see here. It will clear any guest score off of them, and it will set their score to 1, and then as long as they have a prisoner score set, it sets another prisoner score. And that one will set the first prisoner score, so it's impossible to clear yourself of tags. This over here does the same for guests, but on much less of a level. I think that's what this does. Is this? Yeah. No, this does auto-assign, I think. I don't know what this does. I used to know, but I think this does when you're standing on a specific location, you are now that class. And it also clears effects from guards. Then over here we have a little safety measure in the hallway. It kills any ender crystals, any primed TNT, and what's this last one? Probably withers. Primed TNT and... okay, so it looks like there's just 2 primed TNT ones. I don't know why that one got it. Oh, and it kills fireballs. So then we have the hallway. This does the glass bit. It fills each section with glass and air and replaces certain things. And it also clears prisoners of access score. Then over here we have the guest handling, which is for handling of guests. Over here we have a bit for initializing all the variables on people and clearing them all. Over here we have something that adds all the variables in case they get wiped. And right here we have a nice little safety feature designed for me. If this block gets turned into redstone, all of my scores are reset, so I cannot be snared in this trap myself, because I built it and I really would rather not get snared. So I put in a few safety features that I can overwrite if I need to. So let's just go use that teleporter to get out of here. Where are we going? There's a hallway. So yeah, this is a no-nonsense kind of prison. Don't grief our server. Let's see here. Okay, visiting rooms, visiting guest lobby, and the exit teleporter. When you hit the button, the door shuts behind you, and you get teleported back to the police station, and all your tags get cleared. Which is good, because otherwise you'd get teleported right back. So that's that.